up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Saturday ever in the history of Saturdays that have ever been Saturday. Today, brand new game. You see it right over there. See it? It's right there. Path of Exile 2, finally out in early access. This is our chance to finally get our hands on it, test it out, get a feel for it. Now, the only, there is some stipulations with early access here. Only the first 3 acts are going to be available during early access. So we're going to be making our way through those first 3 acts. I'm not sure if over the course of this game, getting to 1.0, or if they're going to introduce them after 1.0 was released, but eventually there will be 6 acts to this. So essentially right now, at our fingertips, we have the first 3 acts of the story for this game. We're going to be making our way through those, testing out some of the end game stuff. This game seems really, really dope. Like I was telling Mirko there in the intro, I actually got a chance to jump into it last night. I played very, very little bit of it. I had created a mercenary because I thought that was kind of be the character I was going to end up creating. But you only, there can only be one person with a name. There can't be multiple people with the same name. So I wanted to make sure I get in there. I got in there and I got Rockitsauce. But I don't know if we're actually going to go with Rockitsauce for our name. But I wanted to make sure just in case that I did get Rockitsauce. If that's what I did want to name my character. But now I don't know. It felt kind of sluggish. The shooting with the a crossbow, and that's what the mercenary essentially does. So I don't know what character I want to be. I have zero clue whatsoever. But what I do want to do is just jump in, delete that character, and then jump back in, like exit out of the game, and then jump back in and see. I adjusted some settings. I cranked everything to the max as far as graphics go. I did some keybinds and whatnot. I think I am gonna go with. I had tested out like the click to move or whatever, or the WASD. And I think I'm going to go with WASD. Honestly, WASD kind of felt like the WASD. Amazing. Felt really, really good. I've always wondered why like Diablo and those never did that. I sort of circumvented that by making W as my always move key in Diablo 4. So WASD is going to be the way we're doing it today. I'm geeked for this one. Let's get in there and actually get this game started. It ran beautifully. I will say that. I think I was averaging 240 FPS when I was, and it looks good. It's not like it's a bad looking game or anything. Very good looking game, especially for an ARPG. I feel like Diablo and now Path of Exile 2 are finally starting to understand that visuals can make a big difference when it comes to a game like this, and a lot of the effects that happen. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to end up playing. I think we're just going to get in there. I'm going to delete the character. We'll quit out of the game, jump back in, see if it does the intro again, because it did do a little bit of an intro. And I noticed that if I went back in to create another character, that essentially it skipped that intro. So we're going to get in here. All I'm going to do is just delete the other character, and then we'll quit out, and then we'll join back in and see if maybe, possibly, that's loud, we can't see that intro again. Hopefully. You guys know how I am. I like to like get the full effect of it. Yesterday, when we wanted to play yesterday, all right, I'm gonna delete. Yes, delete Rockitsauce. Now back out. Now we'll just quit out of the game, and then we're gonna fire it back up and see what happens. But yesterday, when we wanted to originally play this game, it was released, of course, yesterday in early access. The servers were down for a bit, and so we ended up going with Avatar. Avatar was great too. By the way, I love Avatar. I don't think we're done with that game. I definitely want to go back and play some more Avatar. Frontiers of Pandora. That game's pretty dope. Let's get this out of the way right now. Yeah! Yeah! Get it there! Knew I could do it. Look at us as a team. All right, logging in from Washington, D.C. Live from Washington, D.C. Your new president, Rockitsauce.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, here we go.
Criminals! Your sentence is to be hanged from the neck until dead. Let your souls feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land.
So this is essentially the character creation screen. Choose your character class by clicking on an exile. So There, of course, for the early access, there are 6 total classes in the game to choose from. You can click on them in here, and it kind of gives you a summary of what they're all about. So let's click on this one. From Washington, D.C., in your left corner, wearing red pants with black strings, Rockitsauce. It's not a fight. I'm not fighting somebody from Washington, Mirko. I see where you were going with that, though. I feel like it needed some reverb, too, right? Like maybe a little bit of reverb. Like, live from Washington, D.C., fighting out of the blue corner in the red pants with the white stripes, Rockitsauce! That, I knew you were going for. I got you. I got you, boo. Let's get ready to rumble! All right, so, I am leaning towards one of 3 classes right now. The mercenary, this guy. This is like the, I would guess the rogue, essentially the rogue character. I believe it's called a ranger. And then the warrior. I really like what the warrior, it's kind of different from something I've kind of ever played before, so I'm really thinking about that one. But let's start here.
Sorceress, you were banished by your Akara for experimenting with the elements. Arrogance has led you here.
Arrogance?
And arrogance keeps you on those gallows. Speak your piece.
Speak your piece. The elements are mine to control. I know why lightning strikes, why fire burns, and why cold freezes. They do so because I command it. That, very commendable. Plus, she's pretty good looking, I'm not gonna lie. They do so because I command it. The vengeance of the Americans will find those who have transgressed no matter where they run. You get fire spells, create okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty badass. Not gonna lie. I kind of like that. But yeah, game seems really loud right now. Can we turn it down a bit? Sound? Can we bring it down a bit? Let's ambient. We'll keep the dialogue up. Chat alerts volume. Cinematic volume. Maybe like to right there. Still seems really loud, doesn't it? Did those just link? That was crazy. I'm hoping that this I kind of want decent sound effect sounds though, right? Maybe we just crank them all. Well, no, because I want the volume to be loud for the dialogue and stuff like that. Gun, what up? How are you? Gunashir says, yo, guy, I missed the rocket. You missed me because I missed you. I missed you, baby. Are you ready for this today, Gun? Brand new game. Oh, boy. I feel like that ought to be good, right? I think I can hear myself think now. All right, and then what's the other one that she has? Cold spells. Slow your enemies down, freeze them in place, control their movement. Oh, very hyped. I know, right, Gun? Like, I'm geeked for this one. Okay, slowing down. Lightning spells. Bounce lightning around your foes. Shock them for even higher damage. Wow. That's pretty dope. Look at the swirl effect around her. Like a storm around her building. That's pretty dope, too. All right, so that is the sorceress. Here's the warrior.
Foundling! It is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child.
I am not a child.
Our people made you strong.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
How were they repaid? Sedition and lies. Speak now if you choose.
I wanted very little for myself. A forge, a bed. They took that all away when they burned down my home. Give me one good hammer, and they will find that there is nothing more dangerous than a man of peace aroused by war. Not aroused. Not aroused. Roused. Just roused. Aroused makes it seem like I have a boner, and that's not it. Heavy slams. Hit hard, slam the mace on the ground, and crack the earth. Did you... The line? Okay. I like the looks of that. Stuns and knockbacks. Stun the enemy. Push them back. Knock them to the ground. I don't know, man. I like the way this looks. All right, and then warrior. Wait, what does this say? Oh, defenses. Shrug off small hits with heavy armor. Block big attacks with your shield. Use your large life pool to absorb the rest. So they are the only ones that have a shield, I do believe. So you get a shield, and you can fully block everything in front of you, only in the frontile direction with your shield. Everything except for unblockable attacks. And I don't know how unblockable attacks look in this game, but yeah, that's a thing. Next up would be, I really like the looks of the warrior here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tempted to just say, let's just go warrior, but let's see the rest of them here. This is Ranger.
Ranger!
Ranger!
An outcast, lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief.
He deserved it.
Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
Ranger, all I need is a single well-placed arrow. I'm fleet of foot, and I have the eyes of a hawk. Put a bow in my hands, and they'll die trying to catch me. I feel like I want to call her a Little Red Riding Sauce. That's what I want. Long range, let arrows fly from afar. Kill them before they arrive. That kind of sounds awesome. Look at the chaining of lightning. And that's like a snipe attack. Damn. Agility, shoot on the move. Jump over your enemies, leap away from danger. Ooh, that move right there. Oh, this looks dope too. Oh, there's some poison in there, I think. I think I've seen a poison attack. See it right there? Jumps back, freezes the ground. That's pretty dope. And then crowd control. Slow your enemies, freeze them in place. Don't let them reach you. Oh, yeah. Big old freeze there. One dude got frozen instantly. Need I say more? You guys should know me by now. I love bows. Bows are my shit. I'm kind of tempted to say that one's just go with it. Here is the witch.
Foul witch!
Foul witch!
Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
So essentially, the witch is, from what I understand, the necromancer. Or she can be the necromancer. She has a lot of summons that you can do and bring things to life. So it's kind of like D4 necromancer, right? It says, I do not fear death. I am its master. Darkness and the dead are my weapons of war. My enemies will rot from the inside out as my army of corpses tears them screaming limb from limb. Woo! I like the way that said. Minions, send forth armies of dead. Command them to do your bidding. Oh, there's some lightning going on there too. Damn. So she froze them, and then is that like a pillar that she put there? Let me see that again. Or was that pillar already there? No. So the pillar came up from the ground, and then it like brought down lightning around is what it looks like. That looks pretty cool. Chaos magic. Let loose a plague of withering afflictions, a slow but painful death. So it's like a curse. Look like a curse in a little circle there. And then osteomancy. Spikes of bone grow at your command. A fast and deadly magic. Damn, what's the volume for that? Because that shit's loud. Oh, it's like bone prison. Oh, that's pretty badass right there. The wave of bones. Oh, I want to play every fucking class right now. They all look badass. So that's the witch. This is the mercenary.
Hired hand.
Hired hand.
Wanted in Oriath, you fled like a coward. Every life has a price, and your crossbow has kept your coin purse full. Here you are judged and found guilty. What say you?
You've got a weapon, I'll wield it. Just tell me where to point it. I've seen the highs and the horrors of war, and I'll do whatever it takes to survive. If you've got the coin, I'm your man. I'm your man if you got the coin. Let's see what he's rocking. Boogie, what up, dude? How are you? Says, I'll bone you in wait, what? That's not okay. Ammunition. Switch between varied crossbow ammunition. Adapt to enemy behavior. Exploit their weakness. So I will say, when you have the crossbow, you fire it. Essentially, you have like, this is for, I want to say I maybe played for 12 seconds. You know, it's probably about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, if that. Not even. I would say like 2 or 3 minutes. But with the crossbow, there was 7 shots, and essentially after the 7, you have to reload it. Almost like it's a clip of crossbow bolts is almost the way it seemed. But yeah, so it appears like you can have different types of ammo, allowing the crossbow to act as if it's a shotgun, as if it's a sniper rifle, or as if it's a grenade launcher, or a assault rifle even, where it's like you can fire a bunch of shots. The 7th, that's 7, exactly, Boogie. Boogie, it's good to have you here today, man. It's good to see you in chat. I missed you, buddy. All right, elemental rounds. Use cold to freeze them. Use fire rounds to set them aflame. Unleash a cascade of lightning bolts. Wow. That looks pretty awesome. So there's the shotgun. There's the assault rifle. I don't know what the fuck that is. That was a mortar. That's the grenades. It's setting them all on fire. Like, yeah, that's pretty dope. And then we have versatile range. Adapt to enemy behavior. Pick them off from afar. Destroy any that get close. Dude, what is the volume level that I can get for that? That's got to be like cinematics, right? Let's save that there for now, and we'll turn it back up before we go in. That's not it. It's just loud all the time. Good Lord, for fuck's sake. Go like there for cinematics. Here, let's just master volume down so it's not deafening. Right? Like, it's insanely loud. What if we crank all this up and just put the master like right there? Now, we'll turn that up before we start, I guess. All right, so that's the mercenary. And last but not least, we have the monk.
Pagan!
Pagan!
You failed to liberate your brothers, just as you have failed in poisoning my subjects against me. Call out to your dreamer. Let us see if he answers.
Your dreamer? All right, so the monk, it says, my life has been naught but discipline and focus, preparing me for this. I fight for the benevolent dreamer. Free my hands, and those who seek chaos will fall before me. So this is sort of like the Spiritborn, from what I've seen so far. Sort of like the Spiritborn in Diablo 4, but basically you use a staff, and a lot. I seen some gameplay of this last night, and the thunking that happened with this thing, that the sound effect is really good. You probably hear it here. So quick strike, overwhelm them with ceaseless flurry of blows. Don't let them up. The animations for that are really good. Wow, yeah. Mobility, weave through hordes, dodge out of danger, close in for the kill. Oh, look at that. Oh. So there's the ability to move in and then watch the escape right there. That's pretty dope, because the escape essentially leaves down ice to slow them getting to you. Then you could like re-enter. Oh, man. Oh, I'm having tons of fun. Heretic, what's up? How are you? Says I'm having tons of fun with the monk. Jeez, the monk looks pretty dope too. I like that looks really cool. Combos, build up power before unleashing devastating finishers. Oh, look at the range to it too. Wow. It's like a lot of combos to it. Oh man, every single class looks amazing. Holy cow. I have no idea. I think the only one I don't want to do, yes, it does, yes. I know, right? Like everything looks so good. Like I like the way all the animations happen. The game is, you know, you guys have seen a lot of Diablo 4 because we played that just less than a month ago. We went through the whole thing. And like everything was very fast and spammy. A lot of attacks just getting spammed. This is not like that from what I've seen. It's much more deliberate, and a lot of people are calling it like Dark Souls meets ARPG mixture. And I kind of see that. I see what people mean by that. I don't know how it feels in game, but it looks much more slow and deliberate. I don't think I want to be the monk because it almost seems kind of, or I'm sorry, the not the monk. I don't want to be the mercenary because it seems like shooting the crossbow has like a more of a delay than the attacks from the other classes, just from what I've seen so far. I watched a few videos last night on introduction to what they are and whatnot. So I don't think I want, I mean, I like the idea of that, but if I'm going to go with a range character, I think it's probably going to be the ranger. The combos are fire for the monk. Are you talking about, Heretic? So I really like the way, I like the idea of being able to use the shield with the warrior, but I also like the idea of being at safety with, I feel like these two are my choice right now. I feel like these two are my choice, either the ranger or the warrior. I don't mind the sorceress either. That one, the chain lightning, looked pretty badass. I don't think I want to do a minion build or anything. I don't want to do the minion shit. I'm leaning towards warrior still. Although I really like that, like, oh man, this is tough. This is tough. I feel like at some point we're probably going to go through with every one of the 6 of these characters and do a playthrough. Even if it's just speed running through as fast as we can. Shit, man. This is so hard. I'm going with her. I'm going with the ranger.
Ranger, an outcast, lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief.
Filthy!
Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
I will plead for no mercy. Her name's gonna be Little Red. There's no spaces. Oh, look at Red Rockitsauce. No, that's not how you spell sauce. It's my own name and I can't spell it. Little Red Rockitsauce. Okay, I think I like it. Little Red Rockitsauce. It's a dog's penis, is what I'm saying. Jess, what up? How are you today, Jess? Good to see you. Little Red Rockitsauce. All right, so what is this? Standard? Hardcore? I don't think we want to do hardcore. I think hardcore is permadeath. Boogeyman says, ask Hangry Man what a monk can do at 5th level. At the 5th level. Hardcore would fit her fit. Wait, no. Knock it off. You know what? You know I'll say it out loud. All right, so hardcore is single death. What is self-found? I'm guessing this is hardcore solo self-found. SSF. What is self-found? Does anybody know? I think we're just going to go standard. I think that makes the most sense, right? All right, let's adjust that volume now. What's a hardcore SSF? It sounds like a porn category on Pornhub. If I'm going to be completely honest, that's what it sounds like. I think trying to look at the volumes here, see if that's good. I think that's good. Is that too loud, guys, or not too loud? Too loud, not too loud. The ambience sounds insane. Jess says, I'm doing good. I'm just curling my hair and getting ready for a dirty t-shirt party bus tonight. What the fuck is this and why wasn't I invited? That's all I want to know. I got plenty of dirty t-shirts. I'll forget it. It's not. That sounded way different. It's like a dirty sock, but listen, forget it. It's basically you don't even have to put it on. It looks like, forget it. Doesn't matter. Have fun, Jess. I'm already jealous. A wee bit jealous. I'm a wee bit jealous. All right, let's do this. Little Red Rockitsauce. Let's go. Or should it be Little Red Riding Sauce? Should it be Little Red Riding Sauce? Can we even fit riding sauce in there? Little Red Riding Hood? Should it be Little Red Riding Sauce? Or Little Red Rocket Sauce? I feel like Red Rocket's even better. Zephyr, my buddy! You're feeling it, aren't you? You're feeling it, aren't you? Zephyr with the 300 biddies says, you know I'm coming by for that new game smell. Gold dust. My dude, I am so geeked for this one too. I knew you'd be here, Zephyr. I was wondering. You and me both. Every new game, we gotta, yeah, enjoy them, right? He has a shirt that stands on its own and 2 socks. They're all underneath the bed. Forget it. Let's do this. It's gonna be Little Red Rocket Sauce. Let's go. That's loud. Can confirm. So the rest of everybody that, like, whatever classes you don't choose, they just die in the gallows. They die in the gallows. We're the only survivor. Hot. I'd have it no other way. All right, selecting movement type, mouse or WASD. I was messing around with WASD. Like I said, I didn't play much, but WASD felt really good to me. So do it. Fuck them, right? Except for reading my mind. Fuck them. You know what? They're not me. I don't give a shit. I am a ranger. Is that the mindset of a ranger? Am I already role playing? Let's go.
It'll take a better snare than that to catch me.
Look at Little Red Rocket Sauce. WASD to move. Feels good, man. Let's turn it down just a touch. Can I just get a comfortable level of... Like, let's go right there. And then maybe turn down the ambient just a little bit more. I'm worried about when we get to, like, cutscenes. Is it not going to be able... Like, I want to be able to hear shit. Maybe turn all this down. Then keep the dialogue up. The dialogue's probably going to be like shouting now, right? All right, let's do this.
By the first ones, you're alive.
It's perfect. Fuck off. Talk to him. Wounded man.
I'm glad to see another living soul. The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him, till that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could...
Oh, shit! Oh! Dude bit his throat!
Clearfell, find the miller.
Crude bow.
This is like no sickness I've ever seen. Let's track down this miller.
Let's track down this miller. You went witch, Zephyr? How are you liking the witch so far? I really like the way that, like, the electricity spreading out. That looked pretty dope. Equip item, left click to open up the menu. Inventory, can I just do I? Can I just back out and hit I? That works too. Bow, 6 to 9 damage, 5% crit chance, attacks per second, 1.2. Left click it, put it there. I've done it. Literally beat the game. Press I or click here to close your inventory. There you go. Or I just hit O. O is that, I think. Good.